Morning light crawls across the dash. Your empty seat feels colder than the past. A feather drifts from the old dream catcher, like it finally gave up holding us together. I grip the wheel as the truth unfolds. Some goodbyes cut deeper than the stories told. Falling feathers on the highway, reminding me of every word you couldn't say. Love blew off like dust in the fast lane, leaving me stranded in the heartache rain. Falling feathers on the highway, soft as your touch, gone far away.
Radio static hums your favorite tune. I turn it off, but it runs the room. The miles stretch long like a bitter confession. Each sigh reminds me of our unfinished lesson.
I chase the wind, but it won't rewind. Lord knows I'd turn back if I had the time.
Your love still hangs like smoke in the air.
A ghost I feel but can't repair. Falling feathers on the highway, whispering secrets we let slip away. Your goodbye hit harder than any heartbreak, like thunder rolling after the ground shakes. Falling feathers on the highway. You loved me once, or so they say. Maybe someday I'll learn to let go, stop tracing shadows in the undertow. But tonight I'm lost between what was and what ain't. Driving through memories I'm too tired to paint. Violent feathers on the highway, marking every mile since you couldn't stay. If healing's hiding past the next sunrise, I'll follow the road until my heart complies. Falling feathers on the highway, drifting further day by day.
The rain came early on the old barn roof, tapping out truths we tried to stay aloof. You leaned on the door with a trembling sigh, saying love ain't something we can justify. Your eyes shine bright like a stubborn flame, even as you whispered you weren't the same.
And I felt the storm inside you rise, breaking like thunder behind your eyes.
Rainfall on the old barn roof, drowning out promises silhouette fading in the silver gloom, leaving echoes in this hollow room. Rainfall on the old barn roof, crashing like the end of you.
The hay still smells like our summer nights, warm and golden under string light heights. Now every bale feels heavy with regret, holding secrets neither one of us forget.
Your warmth slips by like a passing train, gone before I even learned your pain. Rainfall on the old bar roof, every drop a reminder of the truth. You walked away slow, but the hurt fell fast, like lightning striking through our past. Rainfall on the old barn roof, where I still search for proof.
If love's a season, ours fell too soon, turning red leaves back into June.
But now I'm stuck in this endless night, listening for footsteps that won't reunite. Rainfall on the old barn roof, washing away what once was bulletproof. Maybe someday the sun breaks through, but tonight I'm missing every side of you. Rainfall on the old barn roof, still echoing the truth. Down by the river where the willow leans, we carved our names like two stubborn dreams. The water shimmered with your soft smile, a promise whispered to last a while. But seasons changed and so did you. Now the willow bows like it's somehow new.
Where the willow learned to cry is the place I'm standing, asking why. Your love left quiet like a fading sky, leaving teardrops where our roots used to lie. sighs. Your footprints linger in the river mud, like fading echoes of a summer flood. Touch the bark where your fingers traced, trying to feel a love time has erased. The wind hums low like a memory's tune, carrying hints of a heartbreak moon. I called your name through the drifting leaves, but the branches only whisper their grief. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I watched our future die. The river kept flowing, but I stayed behind, lost in the bend where you slipped my mind. Where the willow learned to cry, I still hear your lullaby. Maybe love bends just like the tree, strong enough to break, too soft to flee. And though our vows wash down the stream, I hold the ghost of a half-lived dream. Where the willow learned to cry, I lay my heart down, let the sorrow fly. If healing blooms under open sky, I'll meet the dawn with a tearless sigh. Where the willow learned to cry, I whisper one last try.
I watched your footprints down the gravel lane, trailing off softly in the morning rain. Your goodbye hung heavy in the mist, a quiet memory I can't resist. Every drop echoed the things unsaid, falling gently where you once tread.
I reached out, but the storm rolled in, washing away where love had been.
Footprints fading in the morning rain, just like the love I couldn't contain. Every step you took felt miles away, even though you left just yesterday. Footprints fading porch still creaks the way it used to do, like it remembers welcoming you. Your coffee cup sits by the window pane, cold as the truth I tried to explain. I wipe the fog, but the view stays blurred, just like the echoes of your last word. Footprints fading in the morning rain, soft reminders of a gentle pain. Love dissolved in a world so thin, lost to the rhythm of the wind again. Footprints fading in the morning rain, proof you won't be back again. Maybe hearts wash clean when storms roll through. Maybe rain reveals what's real and true. If tomorrow brings a brighter day, I'll learn to let the past drift away. Footprints fading in the morning rain, but I'll keep walking through the strain. And somewhere past this weathered lane, a new sunrise may break the chain. Footprints fading in the morning rain, but I'll find my way again.
Your letters lie scattered on the porch outside, pages trembling where the night birds cry, ink running wild like a restless stream, words fading out like a half-forgotten dream. I kneel by the mess that your silence made, trying to piece back love that slipped to shade. Every line speaks of promises thin, blown apart by the midnight wind. Letters lost in the midnight wind, scattered hopes you couldn't defend. Every page falls like a quiet sin, a gentle reminder of how we end. Letters lost in the midnight wind, take what's left of what we've been. Moonlight paints shadows across the floor, echoes of heartbeats we don't share anymore. I gather the pages, but they won't stay still. slip past my will. Your words once warm now feel so thin, stolen away by the midnight wind. Letters lost in the midnight wind, scattered hopes you couldn't defend. Every page falls like a quiet sin, a gentle reminder of how we end. Letters lost in the midnight wind, whispered truths I can't rescind. Maybe love is paper, fragile and warm. Tears and storms leave it weathered and torn. I'll let the wind take what it must and lay the rest in forgotten dust. Letters lost in the midnight wind, drift away from where we begin. If a new dawn waits beyond this pain, I'll write new lines without your name. Letters lost in the midnight wind, carry you off again and again.
Dust rising in the evening sun, your taillights fading as you run. I stood there with an empty hand, love slipping through me like desert sand. Every mile you drive feels like a memory torn, a goodbye whispered from the day you were born. I called your name into the quiet blue, but echoes don't answer the way you used to. A heartache on the gravel road, where our promises cracked under the load. I still hear you laugh in the wind that blows, and I'm losing you in the place we once called home. Heartache on the gravel road, where I stand alone. I walk the fence line where you used to lean, boot prints fading from the life we dreamed. The night falls heavy on this broken town. Your ghost rides shotgun every time I break down. A heartache on the ground, dust on my boots from the weight of what I know.
Your shadow dances where the wildflowers grow,
And I'm tracing love in the lines a tire stole. Heartache on the gravel road, still won't let me go.
maybe someday these wounds turn to maps, guiding me forward, pulling me back.
But tonight I'm stuck where your goodbye stayed,
Counting stars like all the plans we made.
heartache on the gravel road. I keep driving slow so the memories don't explode.
If healing somewhere past this bend in the cold, then Lord lead me on, but keep her story told.
Heartache on the gravel road, I'll carry it home.
I found a stack of letters in the drawer last night, words I wrote in blue ink under shaky light. Every line held a truth I was scared to share. Every page smelled like your perfume in the air.
I kept them hidden where the heartache grows, between what I felt and what you'll never know.
I should have told you when the moment was mine, but fear steals love one line at a time.
These are letters I never sent, broken words full of love and regret. Every promise I wrote but couldn't say haunts me still in the quiet of day.
Letters I never said are the ghosts of my intent.
I read one slowly just to feel your name.
It hit my chest like a match in flame.
You deserve truth and a heart laid bare,
not a silence dressed up as a prayer. Now all that's left are empty nights,
paper trails of unspoken fights. These are letters I never sent, tears on the pages where my courage bent. If love was meant
were truths time won't forget. If broken hearts could turn back hours, I'd hand you these pages and all their power. Letters I never said are the goodbye I never meant.
Found your notes in a dusty drawer, folded tight like they were hiding more. Your handwriting shook like a restless breeze, words trembling with the truth you couldn't speak to me. The ink had faded, but the hurt stayed strong. Echoes of a love that couldn't last long. I held each page like a fragile bone, afraid it'd break like the nights we spent alone. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, your silent goodbyes I kept ignoring before. Every tear-stained line feels like a closing door, and I'm left reading what you couldn't say anymore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, cut deeper than they ever did before. Your perfume lingers on the paper's edge, a ghost of promises we couldn't wedge. I trace the curves of every word you wrote, feel the weight of sorrow in each trembling note. The past keeps calling, but I can't reply. You can't hold someone who's chosen goodbye. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, a map of memories I still explore. But every page leads to a heart that's sore, and every truth stings a little bit more. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, leaving me on this hardwood floor. Maybe someday I'll pack them away, let the wind steal what I couldn't say. But tonight they're all I'm clinging to, broken lines from the version of you I knew. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, I'll close it slow like I'm shutting a war. If healing's hiding where the page is torn, I'll read them once, then nevermore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, now they're yours I drove past the diner where we used to meet. The neon flickered under my heartbeat. Your laughter lived in every window pane. Now it's just me and the whisper of the rain. The highway hums like a broken valve, carrying pieces of what we lost somehow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, your memory riding shotgun like a heavy load. The silence screams louder than the truth I hold, that I'm chasing shadows that don't grow. Midnight echoes on an empty road. Leading where your love once flowed.
The rearview mirror shows a ghost of you, a fading picture in a dimmed out hue. Your favorite song still haunts the dash. I turn it off, but the pain comes back.
The yellow lines blurred into one long ache, a winding trail of every heart we break. I try to outrun what the night won't hide, but the truth keeps pace on the passenger side. Midnight echoes on an empty road, calling back moments only distance knows. Your goodbye hit me like a lightning bolt, striking the heart I failed to uphold. Midnight echoes on an empty road. Still replayed in every note. Maybe love dies slow in the rearview glass, a flicker fading as the miles pass. And though the dawn waits at the highway's bend, some nights don't ever really end. Midnight echoes on an empty road. I'll keep driving till the hurt corrodes. If healing's hiding where the sunrise glows, I'll chase the light until it finally shows. Midnight echoes on an empty road. Letting go what once overflowed. I found the ring in the drawer last June, hidden beneath your old perfume. The
circle of gold we never wore, a promise left on a forgotten floor. You said someday with a trembling smile, but someday never walked that aisle. Now there's dust on the wedding ring, on the vows we never learned to sing. We carved forever in the plans we made, but forever slipped into the shade. Dust on the wedding ring tells the truth of everything.
I still remember how your hand fit mine, two hearts beating out of time. We danced slow under porch light rain, thinking love could outdance pain.
The dreams don't bloom when we don't believe, and some goodbyes never asked to leave. I keep replaying what we left behind, trying to rewrite what we couldn't find. There's dust on the wedding ring, on the hope they used to make us cling. You walked away with a heavy heart, leaving me here with a broken part. Dust on the wedding ring is a song I can't stop remembering. Maybe love dies soft in a quiet home, like fading light once warmly shone. And though that rain never touched our skin, it still holds the echo of what could have been. There's dust on the wedding ring, but I'll keep it safe like a sacred thing. For every almost and every tear, for the pieces of us still lingering here. Dust on the wedding ring, and the hurt it still can bring. Found the ring in the drawer last June, hidden beneath your old perfume. A circle of gold we never wore, a promise left on a forgotten floor. You said someday with a trembling smile, but someday never walked that aisle. Now there's dust on the wedding ring,
of everything.
Still remember how your hand fit mine. Two hearts beating out of time. We danced slow under porch light rain, thinking love could outdance pain.
The dreams don't bloom when we don't believe, and some goodbyes never ask to leave. I keep replaying what we left behind, trying to rewrite what we couldn't find. There's dust on the wedding ring, on the hope that used to make us cling. You walked away with a heavy heart, leaving me here with the broken part. Dust on the wedding ring is a song I can't stop remembering. Maybe love dies soft in a quiet home, like fading light once warmly shone. And though that ring never touched our skin, it still holds the echo of what could have been. There's dust on the wedding ring, but I'll keep it safe like a sacred thing. For every almost and every tear, for the pieces of us still lingering here. Dust on the wedding ring, and the hurt it still can bring. Morning light crawls across the dash. Your empty seat feels colder than the past. A feather drifts from the old dream catcher, like it finally gave up holding us together.
I grip the wheel as the truth unfolds.
Some goodbyes cut deeper than the stories told.
Falling feathers on the highway,
Reminding me of every word you couldn't say.
love blew off like dust in the fast lane, leaving me stranded in the heartache rain.
Falling feathers on the highway, soft as your touch, gone far away. Radio static hums your favorite tune. I turn it off, but it haunts the room. The miles all stretch along like a bitter confession. Each side reminds me of our unfinished lesson. I chase the wind, but it won't rewind. Lord knows I'd turn back if I had the time.
Your voice still hangs like smoke in the air, a ghost I feel but can't repair. Falling feathers on the highway, whispering secrets we let slip away. Your goodbye hit harder than any heartbreak, like thunder rolling after the ground shakes.
Falling feathers on the highway. You loved me once, or so they say. Maybe someday I'll learn to let go.
Stop tracing shadows in the undertow. But
Tonight I'm lost between what was and what ain't. Driving through memories I'm too tired to leave. Falling feathers on the highway, marking every mile since you couldn't stay.
if healing's hiding past the next sunrise, I'll follow the road until my heart complies.
Falling feathers on the highway, drifting further day by day.
Your song is sewn in my jacket sleeve, threads of a memory I can't unweave. I wore it nightly when the cold crept in, hoping your warmth might breathe again. But stitches loosen when the heart grows tired, and love burns out like a flame expired.
I trace the seams like they'll bring you back. Echoes don't walk that same old track.
This is the last song on my jacket sleeve, a faded melody you helped me believe. Every note still pulls me through, but the chorus hurts, it sounds like you. The last song on my jacket sleeve is the only truth I keep.
Found a picture in the inner pocket, your smile locked tight like a silver locket. When we were young and wild by the county fair, a love too big
song on my jacket sleeve is the goodbye I finally breathe.
The moon was hanging low on Cedar Lane, silver shadows drawing your name. You stood quiet with your hands tucked tight, like you were holding back the end of the night. The gravel side under your restless boots, as if it knew our love had lost its roots. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, taking with it everything we tried to sustain. Love slips off like a runaway train, leaving me alone with the echo of your name. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but your goodbye still remains.
The old mailbox still leans to the right, where we carved our initials one autumn night.
Now those letters look like lies we told, weathered by the wind, worn out and cold. I walk the path where your laughter stayed. Now it's silent like the choices we made. I reached for you in a memory's glow, but even dreams know when it's time to let go. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, dragging the last of our warmth down the drain. Your shadow leaves like a falling chain, breaking piece by piece with lingering pain. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, and I'm calling your name in vain. Maybe someday I'll walk this road without the weight of the love we owe. But tonight the moon feels cruel and bare, shining on a heart you no longer share. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but the memories stay like an old blood stain. If healing waits beyond this plane, I'll chase the dawn till I'm whole again. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, goodbye that forever stains. lit my last cigarette by the county line, watching the smoke rise like what used to be mine. Your taillights faded into the early blue dawn, another memory halfway gone. I took a drag just to calm the ache, but the truth burns stronger than the breath I take.
I thought love was stronger than letting go, but some goodbyes cut colder than the snow.
A last cigarette by the county line, trying to numb this heart of mine. Your shadow slipping past the pines, leaving echoes in the dashboard sign. Last cigarette by the county line, where I watched you draw the final line.
Your flannel scarf still hangs in my truck, like it's waiting on a different kind of love. Every mile we drove is a ghost tonight, stories drifting in the fading light.
I strike a match, but it flickers low, just like the love we couldn't grow. The last cigarette by the county line, ashes falling like the tears I hide. I breathe you out, but you stay inside, a memory I can't divide. Last cigarette by the county line, where heartbreak stopped on time. If healing's waiting down some dusty road,
I'll chase it till the weight unloads,
but tonight the smoke is all I've got, and a quiet wish that hurts a lot. Last cigarette by the county line, I drop what's left and say goodbye.
maybe sunrise will realign
what's broken in this heart.